Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my dear friends. Today we are going to learn how to balance our hormonal system with breath. Many women, including also me, have the hormonal disorder. Depends on the age, depends on many factors. And the preliminary factor that worsens the symptoms and makes it unbearable, it's stress that raises the level of cortisol in the body and completely turns the hormonal system to a complete mess and disbalance. And yoga here, it's the first tool to help us, and especially breath. And today we will learn how to do this, and it makes everything very manageable and improves all the experience, like in my case. Sometimes, you cannot eliminate it 100%, but you can manage it successfully. And I manage many things throughout my life with yoga, included thyroid disbalance and all this hormonal disbalance. Let's get on the mat. Let's start from lying down. Lie down, legs apart, arms apart from the body. Palms are facing upwards. Just lie down and become aware of your body, present in this space. Just be aware of the presence. Pay attention to the contact between the body and the floor. There are meeting points between the body and the floor. Pay attention to them. Be aware the ankles that meet the ground and the buttocks. Be aware of the meeting point between the back and the ground. Your hands and your back. Feel the gravity. And be aware of your breath. 1,621 breaths that we take each and every day, but hardly aware even of one of them. If we start being aware, many miracles can happen in our life. It can be very useful, perfect tools to harmonize our life, our hormonal life. So become aware of your breath. And specifically become aware of your breath at your abdomen area. Feel that with each inhalation, your abdomen rises, and with each exhalation, your abdomen relaxes and moves inwards. Inhalations, abdomen rises, inflating like a balloon. Exhalation, abdomen moves inwards. Try not to move your body and close your eyes. Continue breathing, being aware of the only abdomen. Inhalation, abdomen rises. Exhalation moves in. Inhalation rises. Exhalation moves in. Continue breathing. Lying down, we want to lie down because this position of lying down calms down the stress, helps to slow down. Relaxation is also an essential part of balancing our hormonal system. Every day it must have relaxation. I'm not joking, half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour relaxation, yoga nidra. But now we start from relaxing and being very, very aware of our abdomen. Ups and downs of the abdomen and nothing else. Now add counting. With each inhalation, count 1, being aware of the up of the abdomen, and with each exhalation count 2, being aware of the relaxation of the abdomen, how it moves inwards. Continue to count until you reach 27. Inhalation 3, abdomen expands out fully. Exhalation 4, abdomen moves in, relaxes. Continue. Being aware of the ups and downs of the abdomen, the flow of the breath. Imagine that it flows through the abdomen in and out, and the counting. Few things are happening now. Continue counting. We slow down. We breathe slowly and deeply, and so that you know, our nostrils are connected to our eliminative and reproductive organs. And when we start just breathing slowly and deeply, they are getting the proper massage, which they are not getting during stress and fast and shallow breathing. So only just slow, deep breathing, we are improving the work of our pelvic organs. Second thing, the abdomen. The abdomen rises and moves down. It's also connected to our pelvic organs, reproductive organs, eliminative organs, and also digestive organs. Our abdomen rises in, the diaphragm moves down and pushes all the organs down, massaging them again, stimulating them. So only by this simple act we are improving the functioning of our organs, and of course slow breathing helps to switch our system, our nervous system, to rest and digest mode, lowering levels of cortisol, breathe. And now, as you inhale and your abdomen expands out, continue this expansion to the expansion of the chest. And then exhale. Feel that your chest relaxes inwards and downwards, and then the abdomen. Like two levels. If before we did it with abdomen, now abdomen and chest. Inhale, abdomen. Feel our abdomen. Then the chest continues to rise. And then exhale. Abdomen and chest back. Inhalations, abdomen and chest. Continue. Breathe. And now as you inhale, your abdomen rises, and then the chest rises. In the end of the movement, inhale a little bit more, feeling that your shoulders also rising up. And then exhale, shoulders move down, chest moves downwards and inwards, and the abdomen moves downwards and inwards. And continue in the same way. 3 stages of the breath, which are called full yogic breath. Inhalation, abdomen expands, chest, and then the shoulders. Exhalation, shoulders move down, chest moves down, and then the abdomen. Figure out this movement of the breath and expansion gradually the body from abdomen to chest and shoulders. This is called full yogic breath, and it happens in 3 stages but without jerkings, like wave-like movement, gradual movement. And here in full yogic breath, we fill our lungs, the thing, to almost 100% of the capacity, while usually during the stress we use only 10% of the capacity. During the day, 10% of the capacity of our lungs, and of course it exhausts the system and the levels of cortisol again, and very bad oxygen exchange in the body. There is no exchange almost. Shallow, fast breathing from the chest, and it brings our system to a complete exhaustion. And it's like a vicious circle. So breath helps us to break this vicious circle. Continue breathing. Inhalation, abdomen, chest, shoulders, exhalation, down. Our lungs consists of 3 lobes, and by that kind of breathing, consciously being aware and feeling and expanding our abdomen and chest, and the shoulders, we feel those three parts of the lobes helping to eliminate the waste gases from the lungs and from the system, bringing all our systems in the body back to work. So very, very, very important to start breathing daily when we have hormonal imbalances. Breathe. Continue breathing. Be fully aware with each inhalation, the movement of the body, expansion up, and then all the way down. Be very aware of the breath and the movement of the body and nothing else. When we breathe in such way with the full awareness, our breath turns into meditation. First stage of meditation, pratyahara, when we learn to withdraw our senses, bring our awareness inwards and relax the system. This is already meditation, pranayama. Breathe. Now, with the next inhale, start moving your hands, your feet. You can roll your head from side to side. And with the next inhale, bring your feet together and stretch your arms over your head. Stretch, stretch, stretch. You can yawn. And then through the right side, turn and bring yourself to the sitting position. Sit up. We are going to continue our breathing and learn and master another technique that helps to bring our hormonal balance back to order. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. I recommend to take a cushion, to sit on the cushion always. When we don't sit on the cushion, we put much pressure on our back, lower back, and again it's stressful. So sit on the cushion. It helps to make the posture more stable, release the tension, release the pain. Sit on the cushion. And one of the recommended cross-legged posture with our hormonal imbalances, it's Siddha Yoni Asana. When we sit, and it's a little bit advanced. So if you are practicing yoga for the first time, just sit in a cross-legged position. But if you experience, if you are an Indian, because flexibility and sitting on the floor with Indians a little bit more natural, take your right leg, and so that the right heel will press the perineum, actually the vagina. In main case, the space between the genitals and anus. In women's case, the vagina. So we create a pressure energetically here. Also, the energy will be transferred to the pelvic organs, and also so we are stimulating Muladhara and Svadhisthana chakra. Another leg, the left leg, is going, the thigh, the foot is going in the space between the calf and thigh, And also it's close to the body, the heel is close to the body, and we want to touch here also the body is the possible. So sit, this is Siddha Yoniasana or Siddhasana in the men's case. Sit calmly, place your arms on your knees, keep your back straight, and take a few moments to release and relax. Now, become aware again of your breath. Remember of your abdomen. We always want to breathe through the abdomen or full yogic breath. And now take your right hand, place it to the chest. Place it comfortably because we are going to work with our right hand. Close and open the nostrils during the breathing. It's going to be alternate breathing. Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Take your index finger and the middle and place them in the point between your eyebrows like that. Your elbow is resting on your chest comfortably. It's not pointing to the side because it makes your arm very tired very soon. So find the position. Index and middle fingers are in the center between eyebrows. And now the thumb is near the right nostril and the ring finger near the left nostril. They are going to open and close this, and the little finger remains whatever. Close your eyes. Now inhale. And close your right nostril with a thumb and exhale through the left nostril. And take a few breaths through the left nostril only while your right nostril is closed. Our left nostril is connected to the energy channel. In yoga it works with the energy called Ida. When we breathe through the left nostril, we regulate our left energy channel, Ida, responsible for the coolness in our body, to creativity, and also for introversion, thinking processes, and also to parasympathetic nervous system, not only but also. Now inhale, close your left nostril with the ring finger, open your right nostril and exhale through the right. And continue to breathe for a while with the right nostril. When we breathe through our right nostril, we regulate the work of our right energy channel connected to our right nostril called Pingala, responsible for heat in our body, energy, action, extroversion, and also all the hormonal imbalance and all the imbalances in the body happen through the imbalance of the work of those energy channels, because each and every hour or two they change and switch different functions in the body. But due to stress and hormonal imbalance and our disconnected modern lifestyle, disconnected from the natural cycles, the cycles, our inner cycles of the breath and energy becomes completely imbalanced. And the best way to regulate this in yoga, this is Nadi Shodhana Pranayama. Now inhale through the right,
Close the right with the thumb and exhale through the left. And now we are going to breathe alternately. Inhale through the left. Remember about your abdomen. Close it with the ring finger and exhale through the right, opening your thumb. Eyes are closed, body is relaxed. Then inhale through the right. Then close it with the thumb, open the middle finger in the left nostril and exhale through the left, and so on. Continue breathing. Breathing in through one nostril and exhaling through the other. Continue in the same way for a few minutes. Nadi Shodhana, Pranayama. Regulating, bringing to balance our right and left energies in the body. Continue breathing. Eyes are closed, body is relaxed. When we breathe, be aware of the nostrils, flow of the air, and also the abdomen. We want also here to make sure that the abdomen moves in and out. Do not create too much pressure to your nostrils, very gentle pressure, otherwise we overpress, and our nose is also connected to acupuncture points that we don't want to press. Very, very gentle, closing and opening. Breathe. Breathe, continue to breathe a few moments. Continue breathing. Very good. You can continue breathing and enjoying, turning it into meditation also. And you can finish with me the class if you don't have time, but all the women now, and about the hormonal imbalance, there is no such thing, I don't have a time. If you want to bring your body back to balance, you have to find time, at least 1 hour or maybe more daily, instead of scrolling, instead of many unnecessary things that we do, to rest. If we don't help ourselves, we cannot help to our family and others. So you need, this is your health, it's first importance. So learn to breathe, and those kinds of breathing, you also can breathe anywhere. The full yogic breath, the abdominal breath, anywhere, anytime. And we will continue to explore how to balance our hormones more now. And I'm wishing you a great, calm day. Remember about the breathing, and just breathe, and don't allow to the stress to overcome the system. Hari Om Tat Sat.